Good day, students. You're welcome to today's lesson on Christian Religious Studies. My name is Mrs. Ohadekwe Angela from Sleek Angels International School. Today, we'll be focusing on revision class for JS3. Our topic is from the JS1 scheme of work, the creation story. What is creation? Creation is the act of making something new into existence. The book of Genesis reveals to us that God created the world in 6 days. The world was created in His spoken words. Now, if I may ask, who is God? God is a supreme being. He is a supernatural being. Nobody knows how God came to be. Nobody can tell the face of God. But all we know, God created us in His own image and likeness. What are the attributes of God? What are the attributes of God? 1. God is the sovereign creator. He has authority and control over the world He rules. God has control. Everything you can think of in this world, He has what? Authority and control over the world which He rules. 3. God is omniscient. It means omniscience means one who sees everything, knows everything, and therefore understands everything. God alone is the fullness of what? Wisdom and understanding. So God sees everything in the world. Everything we do, God sees them. Even those you do in secret, He sees them. So that's why we say God is omniscient. And God is omnipresent. What does that mean when we say omnipresent? Means what? Being everywhere at the same time. It means what? Being everywhere at the same time. God is everywhere. He is present in the church. He's present in the house. He's present in the school. He's present anywhere you can think of. In the market, in the supermarket. So whenever you want to talk to God, He's always what? Present. So we don't feel that, it's only in the church that you feel the presence of God. No. Even as you're watching this video with me, God is present with you. 5. God is invisible. Invisible means something that we cannot see. So it means God, we cannot see God at all. God is invisible. We cannot see God. We cannot touch God. But we know that He is there. But He is what? Invisible. Names of God in different Nigerian languages. Igbos call God Chineke, Chukwu. The Yorubas call God Olodumare. The Hausas call God Ubangiji. So before we go down to the biblical account of the creation, let us have a short clip on it. Thank you.
Stories of the Bible. Creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was empty, formless, and dark. But the Spirit of God was there. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light." And God saw that the light was good. Then He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness night. On the second day, God said, "Let there be a space to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." God called the space sky. On the third day, God said, "Let the waters beneath the sky flow together into one place, so dry ground may appear." God called the dry ground land and the waters seas, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land sprout with every sort of plant and tree." And God saw that it was good. On the fourth day, God said, "Let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night." God made two great lights, the sun for the day and the moon for the night. He also made the stars. God set these lights in the sky to light the earth, and God saw that it was good. On the fifth day, God said, "Let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds of every kind." And God saw that it was good. On the sixth day, God said, "Let the earth make every sort of animal." God made all sorts of wild animals, livestock and small animals, each able to have babies of the same kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, to be like us." So God created man in his own image. He formed man from the dust of the ground. He breathed the breath of life into man, and a man became alive. Then he saw that the man needed a helper, so God put man into a deep sleep, and while he slept, God took one of the man's ribs. Then God made a woman from the rib and brought her to the man.
Hi!
Then God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and rule over it. Rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that scurry along the ground." Then God said, "Look, I have given you every plant throughout the earth, and all the fruit trees for your food, and I have given you every green plant as food for all the animals." Then God looked over all he had made, and he saw that it was very good. So the creation of the heavens and the earth and everything in them was done. So on the seventh day, God rested from all his work, and God blessed the seventh day and said it was holy.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that short clip on the creation story. Now, the biblical account of the creation story tells us how God created the world in a sequential order. We said from the video clip, God created what? Light on the first day. Now, you cannot tell an artist to come into a dark room and to draw something he has never drawn before. It's not possible, because he will not be perfect with whatsoever he is drawing. Okay? So, and because of the world was void, it was dark, God had to do what? To create light on the first day. So he created light to see the world and to know what the world needs. And then we go down to the second day. On the second day, God created the firmament. What is the firmament? The sky. He separated what? The water from the sky. So on the third day, God created sea, dry land, and vegetation. So all the sea in the world, the dry lands and the vegetation was created on the third day. On the fourth day, God created the heavenly bodies. What are the heavenly bodies? The heavenly bodies are the sun, the stars, the moon, the planets. Those are what? The heavenly bodies. On the fifth day, God created sea animals and birds. So think of all the sea animals you know. Think of all the beautiful birds you know. God created them all on the 5th day. On the 6th day, God created land animals and man. It was on this day that God created man. It was on this day God created land animals. If not for this day, we wouldn't have been in existence. So God created what? Land animals and man on the 6th day. On the 7th day, God rested. He rested, he looked at everything he has created, and he was okay with all that he has created. And then he blessed that day and called that day Sabbath. Okay, students, let's sing a creation song. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things bright and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. Let's go one more time. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things bright and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. Thank you. We have assignments. Okay. 1. How did Eve come into existence? 2. Write 10 names of God in 10 Nigerian languages. You can send your answers to my email address ohadekweangela@gmail.com or through my WhatsApp number 080-3219-1665. Thank you very much. Bye.